Welcome back, friends. Today we're taking a look at the GT-3TP Mark III from Baofeng. And we're going to give it a little comparison to my trusty BF-F8HP. Now both of these radios are going to be pretty similar. They're both made in China by Baofeng, with this one being designed by BTech and this one being designed by Sane Sonic. And check out that cool Sane Sonic logo, huh? Yeah, these are my people. Now if you don't know what these radios are, they're a 2 meter and 70 centimeter dual band ham radio transceivers. And both of them have a maximum output of 8 watts. Before I tear this thing open, you can take a look at the marketing link right here. So let's get it open. Oh, the radio just falls right out. That's cool. The radio itself is pretty light, as is the F8HP. Comes with ear thingies. And this one came with the extended 3800 amp hour battery. Oh yeah, just like that. Now I've heard bad things about these car chargers. Apparently they don't have any internal voltage regulation. So they actually put out a full 12 volts into the charger, which is a big no-no. So don't use this if you get one. If you notice here on this thing, the wall wart only puts out 10 volts. You see here on the bottom of the charger, it says the input should be 10 volts and the output is 8.4. So if you shove 12 volts in here, the internal voltage regulator in this thing is going to start getting really hot. Alright, we need to check out this cigarette lighter adapter for ourselves. It does actually say that it's supposed to output 10 volts. So let's find out if the internet is right or not. Alright, my little probe just broke, so bear with me. I think I just shoved the bare wire in here. Oh, will you look at that? 10.4 volts. I guess you can't believe everything you've read on the internet. Well, that's good news. That means that they've actually fixed whatever the issue was with the previous versions of the car charger. So now this is good to go. And one of the reasons why I like this particular little kit is it seems to have a better antenna than a traditional rubber ducky. But we're going to find out if that's really the case. That antenna does have their cool logo. And it comes with a little screen protector on here. So just a quick visual look. This orange plastic looked like it might be soft touch, but it kind of is. It's kind of soft touch plastic. More so than this stuff is anyway. And I do like this bit of rubber around the knob. It actually makes it a lot easier to touch and twist one-handed compared to the slick knob on the BF8. Size-wise are about the same. You know, if this one had the standard size battery, it would it'd be the same length. The corners on the BF8 is a little more square than this one. This one's a little more rounded. It's kind of a minor ergonomic thing, but I think this one's a little bit more pleasant to hold. So let me throw this thing on the charger and then we can really see what's going on. All right, now that we get the battery all charged up, let's see what kind of power this thing actually puts out.
Frequency mode.
I have my little cheap SWR meter connected up to a dummy load so that we can test the power output, which you'll be able to see right here. All right, it's on high power right now on 2 meters, about 6. Yeah, we got 6 again. And do a third try. Yeah, it's pretty consistent, right around 6 watts. Switch over to 70 centimeters, 6.6 watts, 6.6 again, 6.6, 6.7. Now let's see how that compares to the BF8. Alright, same thing with the BF8. It's on high power mode, 2 meter test. I got some fluctuations there, but bumped up to 6.4, settled at 5.5. 5.5 again. Third try, still 5.5-ish. Switching to 70 centimeters. 6. 6 again. And 6 for the final time. So even though both of these radios are supposed to be outputting 8 watts, it's not really surprising that they're not putting out their full potential. But it is a good sign that the GT-3TP was putting out a little bit more than the BF-8. But honestly, it's not really enough to make that much of a difference. Now, another thing I'm interested in is how well this antenna does that comes with the radio. Now, my favorite antenna to use on the BF-8 is this Nagoya NA717. It's just the right size and it performs pretty good. And I'm hoping this is somewhere similar. Let's get it hooked up and see. Alright, so I have my little ground plane hooked up to the SWR meter, and we're starting off with the Nagoya antenna. We're on 2 meter at high power mode. 1.2, 1.16, 1.16, 1.14. Alright, that's pretty good. Switch to 70 centimeter. Alright, 2.1, 2.12, 2.13. Alright, basically twice the SWR on 70 centimeter than on 2 meter, but not unusable. Now let's get this sane sonic antenna on. Alright, back on 2 meters. 1.1, 1.13, 1.12. Alright, that's looking really good. Let's try 70 centimeters. Wow, 1.09. 1.09 again. 1.09. Well, this is great. This little antenna actually has better SWR across both bands than the Nagoya. I'm impressed that this actually comes with the radio, because that Nagoya is an add-on. You have to buy that separately. Now let's see if we can tell how these two radios sound. That's going to be a little tricky, but I have an idea.
Alrighty, I have my Yaesu FT70 set up next to my super sexy microphone, listening for the other radios, and I'm transmitting from the other side of the house.
GT-3TP, testing the Baofeng BF-F8HP. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. This is the BF-F8HP. GT-3TP, testing the GT-3TP. Testing the GT-3TP. Testing 1 2, testing. GT-3TP, testing one more time the BF-F8HP. Testing, testing. GT-3TP, testing one last time the GT-3TP. Testing, testing.
Alright, so what did we learn? Honestly, I think these two radios are more similar than they are different. They really basically seem to be the same thing to me, with possibly a very slight edge to the GT-3TP. What I do find interesting is that, as of right now, this is about a $60 radio, and this one costs about 40 bucks. And that's $60 with a crappy rubber ducky antenna. You have to spend another 15 or so to get something better. Oh, one thing I did want to check, make sure the programming cable can actually fit in here. I have heard some people complain that the little plug area here is a little too far recessed to get accessories in. So let's see if we have any problems. That seems like it went in. Yeah, it's in there. Well, overall, I'm going to call this an upgrade to the BF-8HP. I like the ergonomics a little bit better. This orange color is kind of nice too. Makes it easy to find. And the best part is it's cheaper, because let's be honest, we don't buy these radios because they're all that great. We buy them because they're a good value. And this one is a better value than the BF-8HP. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.